get a pass, me a pass and a fast, I'm on fast. But me have to tell the crowd because them get me double cross. Oh, them a go pass across the border. Hold the border, hold the border. Oh, them a go pass across the border. While the wicked intentions is there. Oh boy, wicked intentions is there. Oh yeah.
Greetings and welcome to Jesse I Interviews, coming to you once again from Naarm on the unceded lands of the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people of the Kulin Nation, also known around the world as Melbourne, Australia. This episode features one of the great singers of the late 80s and the 90s, Delroy Thompson, aka Pinchers. I recorded this interview on my first ever day in Kingston back in 2002. If you've listened to episode 15 of the podcast featuring Jack Scorpio, you would have heard the story of that first day in town, and how I made the link with Jack and set up a bit of a base at Black Scorpio Studios. That was a huge day where I linked up with artists including Luciano, Turbulence, Everton Blender, and Pinchers himself. Pinchers was good vibes and really good to deal with. I voiced a couple dubplate specials with him after the interview, and I have to say his dubplate intros are like no other. I'll include one of the recordings at the end after this interview. On that note, let's get straight into it. Jesse I interviews Pinchers back in 2002, complete and unedited.
Let them conquer me. Deliver me, Almighty Jah, let them conquer me.
This is not standard. I fix their broken house and straight up their gizzard.
Excellent. Alright, that's cool. Alright. Must be questions.
Try a few words so I can get the low. Yeah, man. This is Pinchers, the guy from Wisdom. I never lose person. Standard. I fixed it.
That sounds good, actually. It sounds better than your average stick. Anyway, so the radio show.
1 second. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, radio show is called Chant Down Babylon. I know Jesse I.
You're Jesse I.
Yeah.
And
Mark doesn't. He's not a part of the show or the sound. He's just a brethren.
Forget me. I don't exist.
Okay.
He's just my elder guide for Jamaica.
Yeah, it's true.
He's been coming here for 10 years more than. So I'll read a little intro like it's going out live, but I'll edit it up before I actually broadcast it. So if there's anything, if you say something and then you don't want me to broadcast it, just let me know.
Yeah, it's true.
With me right now I have the man that gives...
Come again.
Okay.
Yeah.
With me right now I have the man that gives them, the girls them, the agony, the original bandolero, a man called Pinchers. Thank you for joining us here on Chant Down Babylon.
Well, Jesse, it's always a pleasure, to be on any one of these shows, to further my career or to let people get an inside view.
Yes, Fred. I always like to start at the beginning to see where an artist has come from. Can you tell us a little bit about where you were born, what life was like growing up as a youth? Yeah,
well, Pinchers is just a youth born in rural Kingston, via from Barbican, Maxfield. Actually, Maxfield is where I started to get exposure from,
right.
And thing. And it was, back in the days, I always considered to be hard, family don't have enough to support you and, whatever scene. So, musically, I didn't have the desire to go into a studio or to become the artist, but that was in my blood. Because even at a tender age, in kindergarten, they used to put me up front singing Jolly Old St. Nicholas. So probably they spotted something in me or in my voice at the time. Then I left Barbican, I went to Maxfield. I didn't have any family down there, but it was just some friends. And elder people always seemed to like me because I was always a willing youth, ready to go to shop and do chores for them and, whatever. I never said no. I got started in the business. I've been there singing, walking up and down singing. If I'm going anywhere, I run and sing. So people always say, you have a nice voice. But here comes the sound, Echo One, that I play every Friday evening. So I used to sing on it. Lady Saw was there also, Fitzgerald Avenue. So I told myself, people always get interested in my songs. But I don't know why I was building these songs, maybe for the applaud or for the praise. So I start saying to myself, I don't want to come this Friday because they play every Friday with the same song. So I want to come with a different song every week. So during the week I keep making up songs. But God was like helping me to have a catalog, which I didn't know of. I just doing it for the plan.
Yeah.
There's these two guys, Peter Blocks and Willow White. Willow White is dead. Peter Blocks is in Jersey right now. They had a link and a producer. The Channel 1 is just near, close by, because I'm at Fitzgerald Avenue, and the Channel 1 is down the road, St. Maxwell Avenue. Yeah. But I didn't go down there. Michael Palmer was in my area. That's where I was living, next door actually. But I wasn't thinking that. I'm a church type of youth, so I don't really, just people hear the vibes about me in my song and my voice. Anyhow, they asked me to come with them to the studio to do. They was doing a song, a cover from Wayne Smith, Sling Ting, Under My Night Snack, which is Under My Sling Ting, Wayne Smith original version is. They wanted me was to do the Under My Night Snack, Under My Night Snack, and they would do the DJ part. I was so willing, as I said before, went there with them. But you I like singing in the studio. When I talk, there's a hollow sound. The first time being in the studio, I start singing. So the producer, the engineer then says to me, yo, I can't sing right now, come and fix up the board. But you sound good. Oh, a voice. I said, what you call it, so? I said, alright. And from there, he started working with me. That person was Peter Chemist. Peter Chemist introduced me to Fatis, and we started doing works together and thing.
What was the first single that you released?
Lift It Up Again. And the answer,
Right.
say, yeah.
What year is that?
That like 86.
How did that song do?
Yeah, that song was a song that like people start seeing me on a different level, and people get interested in me, wanting dub plates and things till I start going to jammings. That's how I eventually reach in Waterhouse, because of people coming. Because I never was like a youth. When I'm in Maxfield, I never like stray from going to the zones that are unknown to me. But because of this, people tell me that boom, I want you to do a dub plate, so it took me to Maxfield Avenue, to Waterhouse to do dub plates. So Jamins heard me singing for these guys and liked my voice, and we start working together.
Right. But what was the first real breakthrough for you? What was your first big real hit record?
Agony. Actually, Agony was a big song, but then having so much songs, then because I don't know, because I was known to have too many songs.
Right.
Having so many songs, so that Agony started get popular, and then Jamin said he need me to do an album, so we did an album including songs like Armadan, Request to the Knees, and Sit Down Pon It, and all these songs, It's Your Eyes Only, and these mega hits,
One thing, like I know, I've always loved the cultural tunes you do, and I've always loved the other tunes you do. It seems like you find a good balance. Like, it seems like the reggae scene is pretty divided between your cultural roots artists and your dancehall bling bling artists, and so on. With some people, obviously, like Capleton will voice on hardcore beats and stuff, but still mainly with the roots. It seems like, you're singing about agony and the girls' tunes like that, but you're singing the cultural tunes the same way. How do you find a balance between?
Yeah, well, when I look in the music, well, I see that you need to have cultural songs as a direction for the people, because you are put in a position or a spot to probably even lead the people, because a singer or a musician or people in the music have strong influence on the masses of the people. So reality tune is important, and by doing that you're exalting the name of the Most High, seeing, and you're helping others to see and know that they can do the same. But there are times that you need to have fun too as well. So you have to sing about love on a whole, because when I sing about love, I sing about love songs. It don't really have to happen to my life or have anything to do with my life, but other people's life. I never see it happen before, but it will, or it have. Like this song which I did for Jack Scorpio, in saying, when you put your trust in someone and put your heart in someone, it could be dangerous if that someone lets you down. How are you gonna cope with such pain? Probably you won't love again, because your bitter tears will be rolling down like rain. Then all your efforts will be wasting. and all your dreams are swept away if you get the party. So I don't want to go. I don't want to be there. A place that sorrow only know, broken hearted go. I don't want to be there. See that there's so many people who find themselves in that position. So I couldn't leave that. That's the next side of even could be considered as reality still, even though it's not that hardcore speaking about the lifestyle of a religious basis.
So was it the church upbringing, background in the family that helped give you that cultural direction, or is that just you just come to?
Well, I would say the church helped, yeah, but after doing research, not deep research either, but observing the tribes and know that Reuben is because I'm an April person and I'm considered to be a Reuben, and these people is always like Caperton, Sizzler, Garnet Silk. Most of these people, April people, which is Reuben, is always a spiritual type of person. It's not like a war type of person. They can engage in war, but they prefer to resent it. But if you do, it can be very, very messy.
Gotcha.
So our tendency is always to sing praises, being humble, and we are at all times considered to be spokespersons, even though we may seem so humble. Yeah.
With your songwriting, how do you, like, I know we were in the Dubplate studio the other day and I mentioned a song and you said, oh, I can't even remember that song. There's a vibes thing. You just made it to, you can go into the studio and just work on a tune for a couple of hours and make a tune.
Yeah, well, most of these artists, even Capleton and Kalanji and these people, but from ancient time, from long time, that's how Pinches is like. Right. You have especially a one drop rhythm. These are the type of track that speaks to you, that tells you things. And if you're a die-hearted artist, you always have a melody in your head for a specific rhythm. It keep telling you. Sometimes I hear a track, I get 5-6 different songs and that, because that's how God give it to me. I don't really have to go and sit and write to get a perfect song. These songs just come. Bam. If you gave me a track or give me a track right now to say, Pinches, I need you to do something on this track, I'm gonna come back. No, if I go home with it, I'm gonna come back with 3 songs. That's my method. This rhythm gonna tell me 3 different songs, 3 different varieties. Like probably a lover's song, a reality song, right? Or whichever 2 of them might be the same, right? So you could choose from whichever you want. Still, you could be satisfied, because I always want you to be satisfied as a producer. So the trap and making a song, to me, is not a problem. I don't see how some people, and you've been following my career over the years, and I don't know if I've heard songs that don't really make any sense or could just be passed then, right? Knowing why I say that to say this, it's always there, just find it, because, you know, the rhythm speaks.
There's one thing I noticed, like, there's a couple of your songs that seem to have Spanish themes, like Bandolero, obviously. My Chiquita was a tune I love it from a year or 2 ago. There's a few others I'm sure I can't think of the names or anything. But where does that you do that little Spanish
Alright,
thing?
now, me, over the years, when I started out, let me just skip back. When I started out and just coming, I didn't have a manager. I didn't understand even the business, knowing that I got into the business by a mistake, then by going with the guys to do a favor for them and end up being the ace person for them as a record artist. So I was left in the middle then saying, I don't understand this thing. My career now becomes a big computer which I don't understand. Press every button. When it comes like I was in great demand now and having 10 songs, boom, 10 different producers or whatever who I'm working that finish. So I need to get more. So it seems like I didn't have enough. So I said, I'm gonna cope with this now to facilitate them with enough songs at the demand. So I go to God again and said, bring forth lyrics to me non-stop, put the words on my tongue top. Never ever let me pirate any song that is not mine, because if you inspire me, I become lyrically inclined. And from that time until this time, I have surplus amount of songs at all times, and never ever to swing over and to tap into a next song to get the vibes. Alright then. So Jah always set me and put me different. I came on the scene is a big statement about the way I dress. Back in the 87, people used to come only just to see our pictures because they've been hearing the songs at a rapid rate, but they want to see, I'm going to come this time. I'm responsible for Shabba, the way he dressed, because I was the first person. I discovered a guy called Biggie from Maxwell Avenue, and I took him from Maxwell Avenue, take him up to Hope Road, and with Mr. Leng got a place for him and establish him there. Seeing so, Shabba Rankin, specialists from Shang's record, Spec Shang, they got involved. Major Markle, the whole fraternity started dressing the same way. Seeing so, I was different. So in everything I do, I want to be different. My voice was different, right? Because it's not me said it that way, just said it that way, right? So in all of my works, boom, you're gonna put a difference in it. So when Bandolero come up, I didn't even know I was in England with Reggie Stepper, doing a show in London, in Brixton, going to Manchester. On the way in the bus, I just keep singing the song, and I didn't even know that there was a movie called Bandolero. And actually, I didn't like Spanish in school either. But like, to me, remembering these things is like when somebody said, Pinchers, take out the knife of it. It's a where's that? But before you repeat it, it's a because it just registered. And you pick it up. Well, it seems as if these lessons from my teachers with Spanish didn't register until now when it is needed. So, it make a different bandolero, and it make a big impact because bandolero was a different flavor, knowing that it's a Jamaican, it's not a Latino artist and pictures coming up with, saying these things. And afterwards, then I see the movie called Bandolero. Then Bandolero sparks out, then there's so many people jumping on it. Gondolero from Cabra. Alright, I was in New York and I heard about Bounty Killer, right? Because when I came to Jamaica, Bounty Killer and Angel Duras used to sit in there. They wasn't established as yet. Elephant Man, all of them was there. So I saw Bounty Killer and said, in New York, I wrote this song called Riding Through the Desert. And I said, Bounty Killer, I don't hear anything Western about him. And I gave him the song. I came and I gave him that song to him, write the song for him. And
is that like riding?
That's not. That's what caused that to happen. The Riding Through the Desert, Supercat didn't like it. Apart saying, Indian, come down from any tribe, shot him, Vicky make me feather them fly, whatever. And Supercat didn't like it and took on Bounty Killer and Beanie Man jumped in the mix as well. So Jamie says to me, you have to do a next song because you are responsible for this uproar. And I had the song before, the Riding West. Because I was in California, they stole my sombrero and I couldn't get to perform without it. So the guy that was keeping the show said me, go down the street and after the lighting you see an Indian teepee, probably they had that sombrero. When I went there, nothing like that, I saw a feather hat, so I bought it. But it was contrary to being a bandolero and having this Indian thing. So I said, this wouldn't be right. So I said, I'm gonna just make a song called Line Up the Cowboy to catch the Indian. In other words, dress like an Indian in order to get close to them. That's how the song came about. And I had the song. So when Jamie said, you need to make a next song, I write Bounty Killer, long time riding in the West, and Dainty Iuna. That was the number, and that song coming to play.
Just talking about your dress, just so I can edit this out of the intro. I just wanted to say, I have a brethren back home, friend of the sound system, at Chatter, and he models his clothes on you, like dancehall videos from early 90s and stuff.
Yeah. Even if I wear eyeglasses, it is called Pinchers glasses. If one of my brethren send a short set, a short set for me, that's the only time I ever wear a short set on the stage, and I wore it because the time was limited for me to get something together.
Right.
And it was everything that was selling, like in shorts and top and short pants, pinchers. People been making crazy money,
What about the name Pinchers? Where did that come from?
Okay, well,
story. I want to hear it from you.
Yeah, the same Maxwell again. One of my brother was working in a garage, and so I usually like to be, because I'm considered to be a MacGyver too. I like making things, I like fixing things. If I could call somebody to fix it, but I like to get inside it to see if I could fix it. And I never leave it until I make a mark on it.
Right.
Alright, so being in the garage every Friday, I went there and try to look around and see what's up, and try to learn how this function, how it work, what the construction is about. So there was a body builder guy, body repair guy that welds cars. He said youth, because I didn't have a name in the garage. Youth, could you get me one of the pliers? So I went into the toolbox. I didn't see the original pliers. I saw the pointed one, but I wasn't familiar with the name. So I brought this pointed one still to save me the trip from going to and from again. And I said, I'm going to see the pliers and the pinchers me see. And I laugh. And he said, all right, anyone come in this garage, I have a name, and your name is Pinchers. And that was before singing. But I didn't like it because in that zone, Maxil, you have all kind of, as they would say, shatter and stepper and, people who do all kind of things. So that name sound more like a finger-fearing type of person. A person who ready to, pinch you or, take away things.
Yeah.
So I didn't like it.
Right.
But I couldn't change it because it was stuck on me.
Yeah.
And then when my name got popular, people start it's so fit and so it was so alright because there was I couldn't choose a better name today.
So that sort of
And
suits
pinchers.
the voice
Then you have pliers now because my son Junior Pinchers, which is singing right now, sound exactly like me. His mom is living in the same era as where Pliers and Spanabana they are from.
Yeah.
So because I frequent that era, when I get established, I becomes a part of them because they say, "Oh, man, you that you from up here, So they love my vibes and even glad to know that someone that they know is in that height and creating that wave.
Yeah.
So if a sound system in there that starts singing and touching it like me, and people say, "Oh, he's not Pinchers now, what I call it, Pliers." See, and that brought him out there, and then his brother Spanabana with Pliers and a spanner.
Yeah.
So the next thing from the toolbox, and then you see, I thought one and there was another one called Wrench, but probably they changed the name and things. So but these guys, they're my friend, Richest Price from my virgin, and things. So that's where it from,
Right. We actually call him Jar Builder back home.
Yeah.
Builder by trade. I heard the story I heard with the name Pinchers is that you got it from pinching girls on the bottom.
No. That I got my name way before even getting involved in music business or getting established that way.
Okay. Well, what have you been working on lately?
Yeah, well, right now working on a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of stuff out there. I've been working with Jack Scorpio, as you know.
Yeah.
Actually, they just put out something with artists only, and a CD called Get Close to Me.
Full Pinchers CD.
Yeah. Also, I've been working with Sil from 321. There's a song that's getting a lot of play right now called Screech It Through My Door, or whichever thing, ring-a-ling-a-ling is about a cell phone and this girl thing and whatever. And Stone Cold, I've got several tracks out there.
Right.
Major one is Love Me and the Money in Your Pocket track.
Oh, yeah.
I've also have tracks out there which getting good play in the States as well. And Star Trails label with Anthony B and all these guys on the track.
Right.
There's another label called Fairly New, Vikings production,
Yeah.
and the Chomacon track. I've got this one, which is a different type of writing again. It's called it's entitled Magic Carpet, and you have this other track. Yeah, even Search at Tommy. I did something for Sir Tommy the other day in New York, and that was called Put Her in the Morning Ride.
Okay.
Right, but the Vikings one is a little bit different because it's speaking about global or galactic things, galactic rather than global.
Yeah.
Come back. Come back, please. Yeah. It's saying Take a ride upon my magic carpet, fly away with me in perfect secret, let me show you things you never seen before. To distant stars we'll float amongst the cosmos. Fun and laughter, watch your pretty face glow, cause that's my treat to you and baby that's my show. Girl, I love you more and more each day, please promise me you'd stay. Love can drive away all sorrow, love can wipe away all pain in you and say a bright tomorrow. But while we float upon this magic carpet, galactic rhythms are blowing underneath it, and it can take us anywhere we wanna go. A stop at Mars or up over to Venus, and in your ear I'll sprinkle golden stardust. That's my treat to you and baby that's my show. I fall for you like a sparrow, your fire melts me like the snow, and on and on. So it's kind of different.
I don't know how you remember so many lyrics.
No.
So many songs.
I've also got this one for a label up in Patrick Kyrie from Anchor Studio.
Okay.
It's called Logon, but it's a different Logon from yes, because I'm speaking computer language. My Logon is, for your loving I've been jumping like a rabbit. Oh my baby, please come log it on me now. Log on, let me log it in. My little bird, my little robin, please don't leave my cabin. Stay, let me log it in. Your Middle East shall know no peace, I promise, all night bombing. Girl, let me log it in. Forget the world and all its problem, forget Bin Laden. Please let me log it in. Think of all the fun and all the joy we're having. Break down that firewall, cause in love with you I fall. We make love so serious. Don't hold it back and leash it all. Woman, I said prepare, cause I'll take care of your software. Making love, I'm no fool. Hook up to me to my pro tool. Log on, let me log it in. Browse through the net and you shall see where you go get. Don't fret because my web is copper set. Scroll through the vibes and see when passion shall arrive. My hard drive I bring to keep you alive. I have this hard drive now for your PC computer style power for me. All floppy this and those most out the road get scrapped. I program your laptop. Log on, let me log it in.
Yeah, man, you have the lyrics.
Yeah.
The lyrics after lyrics.
Actually,
Yeah, I heard you singing that in the dub studio the other day.
yeah, when
Sound good.
I was going to school, like, and people used to listen when the teacher give you an assignment saying go and make the story and come back. People always want to hear my composition or I want to hear what I'm saying because I'm poems and these things was an inborn thing.
Yeah, no, respect that. All right. Is there anything else you want me to ask you? Anything you'd like to talk about?
No, not really. Still, even no. It's like all right, then me can say something still.
Yeah, well, yeah. If there's
You know, that's one of the masses them know that right now. In everything you do, don't forget the Almighty, because He is a reason for your being. Understand? And not because you may call upon Him in bad times. Remember Him in good times. Yeah, and don't be afraid to utter His name and to try to brighten up someone day by telling them about the Most High. You know, and we should know that this journey that we're traveling, which is life, we should always try to get close to Jahami. Yeah? Because up ahead I see big disaster. Because the devil is trying to take control. That's what I mean?
Yes.
So always try to have the Almighty at your side. Because He alone can be your sword and shield. Nothing else can help you.
Alright, respect. Pinchers, thank you
Straight.
very, very much for joining us here on Chantown Babylon.
And look out for Junior Pinchers, because Junior Pinchers is a replica and straight, wicked, me tell you that.
Yeah, yeah.
And when I come on
teach him
tour,
how to write lyrics like
no, I don't write for him. He has it
yeah,
straight.
Yeah, has the lyrics.
Yeah.
Wicked.
And my tune say, what am I gonna do for stop Junior Pinch? Where the hell am I gonna do come my father Nazis? What am I gonna do for stop the bandolero Junior bandolero scene? I'm mashing up the make with baby tuna. Well, I'm happy, man.
Yeah. Alright. Just quickly before you go, if I can get a couple jingles.
Yeah.
I might have to give it a run through so I can check the levels.
Yeah.
It works better if it's about that far away. You don't want to get too close with this one.
On PBS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. It's recording, so give me a run through. I'll just get the levels.
He then is not no threat to me. I know she then can't stick no bet with me. Give no pardon for those who get upset with me. Them cannot step to me, you get to me. The love of Jah protecting me. Yeah, chant them down. Chant down Babylon. You don't know. Jesse I stay so. On PBS FM above them and those. Crushed bones to powder. Eden is not no threat to me. Pinch assessor.
Let's go one more.
Don't pass the line, it will be danger time. Oh, enemies pan just the borderline.
a mock a tree, them a climb. Enemies, this will be murder time. Yeah, you don't know, chant down Babylon. You don't know, I'm gonna tell you, say, a pinchers. I'm always tuning to PBS FM with Jesse I. Above them and those, we travel with the speed of light and multiply by 10 times and stop on a dime to kill these Edens at nick of time. Same kind that shut up, spleen and spline and cut you up like cowboy pine. Bear this in mind.
Lyrics. All right, that's wicked, man. Give thanks, bitches. Yeah, respect.
I water to them, I say I what to them. So figure them on my loving everywhere I go. Well, everywhere I go.
Pinchers speaking to me there back in 2002 from Black Scorpio Studios in Kingston, Jamaica. That's it for this one. Big shout out to my Patreon supporters, including a new Don, Rasta Tony. Big up yourself, brethren. Rasta Tony is one of the people behind Mashup Fridays, which is a regular reggae dancehall night in Melbourne that's been running for over a year now. He's been doing serious works for the local reggae community. I respect you. Big up as well to the original Don, Armageddon Time, and the real General Empress Irie, me Idrin Tom Tanaki, and me Chargy DJ Pablito. If you'd like to support the podcast, you can do so at patreon.com/Jesse_I_interviews. I'll leave you with this Pinchers dubplate I recorded after the interview session, which is worth a listen if only for the bizarre intro. That's Pinchers himself doing both of the voices. He's definitely a unique artist. Thanks for listening. Eyes is every time.
Who is it?
Me, master.
And what is it now?
It's about John Down Sound Master. They all fear the killing machine, master.
Did they go to the Obia man?
Yes, master.
Or they still stink of the Obia woman substance?
Yes, master.
Will it work?
No, master. John Down Sound is too dangerous with Jesse High, master. You don't know, master, and the rest crucial, master, and all the Australia crew, master.
Ah, son, you got to realize, John Down Sound is built for killing purpose indefinite. They can't change it, change it, change it, change it, change it.
What do we know, sir? Anytime the John don't come, but don't know mean your business, man. Original band delivery sound for years, man. Without no fears, I mean. Hey, son, boy, you put this up. John Down Sound is the only band dealing around. And if they don't know that, my friend, then them number is 0. That John Down shall chop like this, so those are wrong. Should I see me son down in Australia? When we buck up some jump and dance off. When they sit a kick up and a gallop and a dub plates a sell so 0. Oh, jump and go dig the pelica. And pelica go fly up in the mara. Oh, one fi jump in a we Jesse must think John Down Sound title come so 0. But Jesse I just drink the tequila. I saw we arms up them sweet chicky guitar. And tell her about they started to reach her we are the professor 0. So we son boy up at Tessa. John Down Sound is the only band around. And if you don't know that my friend then your number is 0. Cause crucial shall chop like the soldiers are wrong. Mercy now. Oh no mercy now. No. Oh you should never diss the champion. No. John Down Sound play win and we're the dance on. Me pick a little tune from me banjo. Me make a little walk in Australia. Tell them if we take it down low, John Down Sound play like say so 0. We travel with the speed of lightning, multiply